We're rolling? Yep. Yeah, we're rolling. Hey, everybody, this is Greg Halverson live from Nashville, Tennessee. Just checking in, doing another YouTube video. I am live it's January. January? Whoa. We'll have another sip of wine here and regroup on that one. But it's not January, it's July. It's July 3rd. We're a couple hours before Independence Day. God bless America. The greatest country on earth. No country in the history of planet Earth has come close to being as great as the United States of America. We are not a country that is founded in racism. We are a country founded in liberty, freedom, and the blessings of those things bestow on us all. That's a fact, and I must be an extremist for saying that, I guess. So I thought on July 3rd with the bomb, I got the window open, the bombs are bursting out, bombs are bursting in air. It's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful sound of freedom blast in the night on July 3rd and July 4th. So if you hear some incoming from the not on camera, the fireworks are going off. It's 10 after 10 on July 3rd. And again, God bless America. I'm Greg Howers from Nashville, Tennessee. And I'll take a little sip of this. And I thought that with the bombs going off and, living in the greatest country on earth on the eve of Independence Day, I thought I'd do my video on gratitude. A couple of videos back, I mentioned that, I wanted to do a video on blessings and just talk about, stuff we take for granted all the time that makes just life incredible. The things that we're blessed with that a lot of times we just take for granted. So I thought I'd do that because one of the greatest blessings is the United States of America, baby. The United States of America is a blessing. This is a blessing. And we live again in the greatest country on earth. I'm going to make this video here, 15, 20 minutes. And you're probably going to hear me say that maybe 10 more times. So get used to it. And one thing I should say at the outset of this video, I forgot. I'm supposed to say it just to myself. I don't have anyone telling me that I need to say it. But please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Subscribe and then click the little button for notifications. You'll get, and then I try to put one up. It's coming more like every 10 days to 2 weeks. But I'm trying to keep this fairly fresh. And just, if you do a video every 10 days, that's like 30 videos, 35 videos a year. That's a lot. So I appreciate you listening. My channel, if you're curious, is about freedom. I just talk about current events. I am engaged in the culture war that is the essence of the battle for liberty in our country. If you lose the culture war, you lose the political war. So the culture war is really the political war is ancillary to the culture war. If you lose the culture war, you lose the political war. So we have to fight the culture war. That's why the left and the liberals take over the institutions. They take over the schools, which create a culture that hates America. The 1619 Project, the critical race theory. They want to teach children to hate America. That is a culture war. They take over entertainment, the entertainment industry. If you take over the television set and the cinema and the movie theaters, and they shape content and under the guise of entertainment to influence the culture. That's why every single show on TV now has, praising the greatest thing that ever happened since sliced bread is gay couples and gay people. It's maddening, but if you don't engage and reject that entirely, I reject that entirely. If we don't engage and speak out and express our opinions in culture, then we will lose the political war as well. So that isn't about blessings, but you know what? it's a great blessing for me in this country to be able to say that to you and for you to be able to hear it from me because of free speech. They also want to get rid of free speech. They would love to ban me and probably throw me in jail for what I just said. They, the Democrats, the Democrat Party, the left, the progressives, it's all the same. Marxism, communism, socialism, they just meld right together. Speaking of melding right together, this show is brought to you by the Sound of Freedom. Sound of Freedom. And that is augmenting the bombs bursting in air. That's the sound of freedom, folks. That is the sound of a patriotic gun going in a patriotic holster. Check this out. I got the holster, the shirt, the hat, and the real McCoy up here. Old Glory, God bless America again. I'm going to keep saying it. So that Sound of Freedom. Future sponsor of the channel, right there. We the People holsters. Guys, right here. Great spokesperson. Did I say person? Spokesman. I'm a spokesman, okay? Shoot me. So, anyway, I'm going to have a little glass of wine and just keep rambling here, and we're going to go through this little list here. It's a short list. It could be, I could literally probably talk about blessings off the top of my head, rolling for like 3 hours, but I wrote a few down. God bless wine. I love wine. So I'm grateful for wine. I'm grateful. The number one thing I'm grateful for. Let me see where we're at time-wise. 7 minutes. So the number one thing I'm grateful for, and it's just a no-brainer, obviously, is my health, our health. If you don't have health, if you have health issues, and if you have a health issue, it means you're in pain, right? If you're not healthy, you experience pain, and if you're experiencing pain, then you understand what a great blessing health is. Once you lose your health, or have you break your leg, or get pneumonia, or even if you have a bad cold, you realize it's a wake-up call. So when you go back to health, God willing, and with the blessings of Christ, you are healed by the great physician, and you return to health. It's a reminder of what a great blessing health is. The number one pleasure I take in life, just a daily pleasure that people don't even think about. And I've been this way for a long time. I mean, way back, even when I was a kid, I loved walking. I was just like, I'm amazed that I can move my legs over the earth. It's incredible to think about, and it's a joy. And it's just this constant thing that if you're able to walk with robustly and without pain, and to get around and to ambulate and to see things, to see the world on foot, it's a super great blessing. I love walking. So that's you can't walk if you're not healthy. So that's number one on my list. Obviously, and it shouldn't go without saying, because it should be said, your ability to smell, your ability to see the clouds in the sky, and the green grass, and the storm approaching, and just to see everything, and just to be able to functionally see, so I can get out of bed and walk to the bathroom because I can see. And hearing, I can hear the boom. I can hear the fireworks outside. I can listen to music, which is another great, eternal blessing to mankind. Music. And so be able to smell and see and hear and taste great food. It's like you take it for granted. We use these things every day, but we take them for granted, and we shouldn't. We should always remember what a great blessing our health is, and our senses are. So that's another thing on my list. And then I was thinking of just little. I was just walking around the apartment. It's like, imagine life without the following things. Imagine life without toilet paper. Just saying, dude, life without toilet paper would be like, okay, we're gonna go out and collect some leaves and some bark and stuff and see what the situation is. Forget toilet paper. How about the toilet itself? Having a toilet. Can you imagine? They didn't, in the old days, they didn't have toilets. They didn't have toilet paper. You know, just think about that, just that modern conveniences that we just take for granted. A roof over my head, obviously, a bed under my back when I go to sleep. I mean, these are these blessings are so immense. How about a toothbrush? Being able to brush your teeth and to practice oral hygiene and to stay healthy, keep your mouth healthy. I mean, that's just an enormous blessing that is. It can't be overstated, really. These small things that add up to just massive blessings, and all under the umbrella of modern conveniences. These modern conveniences are pretty damn, they're blessings. I was laying in bed last night and woke up at like 3 or 4 in the morning, and the fan was oscillating. It was keeping me cool. A modern fan with modern electricity. Just plug it in the wall. There it is, guys. Electricity, we take that for granted. Amazing blessing. So the fan is just oscillating back and forth, and I'm thinking, what a great blessing that to have a fan that oscillates. To even have a fan. Who invented this fan? Who made it oscillate and go back and forth? The technology required to put that together, to make it function, to make it a marketable product that you want to buy, and then to be able to plug it into your wall and be cool at night because of that. It just kind of blows your mind if you start thinking about this stuff. It kind of blows you away a little bit. So I was thinking about the fan and the bed, the shelter. And one of the major things was, and I experienced this. When I take a shower, after I take a shower, I'm like, every single time, I've been doing it for, probably for several years now. It's like, I thank you, God, for that shower. Especially in the South, in the South, you need a shower because you're just sweating all day or out and about, and it's humid, so you sweat more. So when you take that shower, and you're just like, God, wash the day off you, it feels so good. And just the convenience of having clean water coming out of a pressurized shower head, and soap, modern soap just takes the scuzz right off your body and cleans you all up. And then you get out with a beautiful towel from Target or Walmart or wherever, and you're clean and fresh as a daisy, and that is a great blessing. I look around at, I see homeless people, just out in the sun, is obviously sweating, and your armpits and your groin and your feet, and they get so filthy. I mean, if you take a shower every day and you're freaking gross at the end of the day, think about being a homeless person, or someone out and unable to take a shower, and what that's a hardship. That's a rough deal for them. Because, after a while, if you don't shower and you're out there like that, you start itching. And itching is a scourge. If you've ever had any sort of itching issues, if you had like scabies or something, or poison ivy, dude, itching is like, there will be itching in hell. There will be a lot of itching in hell. So, you think about the homeless people, and and then you think, oh wow, I could just go home and take a shower, and so that's a great blessing. And the water, again, clean water is that's like over the top. It's such a massive blessing that we just take for granted, this potable water coming right out of the tap. And like it's like the electricity in the wall and the water in the faucet. They just come in there, yeah, no problem. Look at us. And there's people around the world to this day who don't have clean drinking water or electricity. Not a lot, not, percentage-wise, not a lot of people, but think about what a great blessing we have in the greatest country on earth, America, to have clean water and electricity. So I just wanted to mention those. Shower. How about, what if you didn't have shoes? What would life be like without shoes? That's a blessing right there. These freaking awesome modern shoes. You can just pound the ground for 15 miles or whatever. Go out in the backcountry, with waterproof boots. The technology is a blessing, and just be able to walk and have shoes to walk with is a massive blessing. Whoo, man, that's pretty much. Another thing I was gonna. I have a blog on Substack, Greg Halverson blog on Substack.com. Check it out. Please subscribe to that. Just type your email in, and you'll receive it by email, so I don't have to rely on Facebook to distribute it, because they suppress conservative blogs. So I have my blog on Substack, and I wrote a 500, 600, 700 word piece on the blessings of oil and gasoline. Oh my gosh, the oil and gasoline, they are awesome. They are physically, as in physics, they cannot be matched by wind, solar, and literally it's like, from a cellular level, in chemistry, it is impossible to replicate the energy in a unit of energy contained in gasoline and oil molecules. It's impossible to replicate that with what they call clean energy. And natural gas is clean. Oil can be clean. And oil, which by the way, occurs in nature. It's a natural product brought to us by God Almighty. Oil is a great blessing to mankind. I think that's the title of my article, my column that I wrote on Substack, Greg Halverson blog, Substack.com. So oil and gasoline, and things to put the oil and gasoline in. Lawnmowers. What are those things called? Oh, cars. Yeah, cars. Dude, can you imagine not having a car? Not having a truck, not having transportation, just being able to, like the water and the faucet and the electricity, just to go out and just have this car just zippity-doo-dah-day. Where do I want to go? Spontaneous. You can go to places spontaneously. You can make plans, stick by them. You can do pretty much anything you want, because cars create freedom. And oil and gasoline, cheap oil and gasoline, brought to us by the people, the great patriots who refine oil and gasoline and drill for oil and gasoline and bring us oil and gasoline products. Just about everything in your apartment, look around, made of plastic, made of even the clothing fibers are derived from petroleum-based products. So, and the cotton, even the natural fibers in clothing, they are farmed and raised as crops, and the crops don't get grown without oil and gasoline. All of our commercial blessings in this country, including electricity, including water, including the delivery of products, and pretty much all the things that we own and use every day, would not be possible without oil and gasoline. Oil and gasoline, great blessing to mankind. That's why the left, the Democrats, hate oil and gasoline, and they want to destroy the blessings of liberty that oil and gasoline provide us. So that's, it's despicable. But, I put up on my Greg Halverson blog on Facebook and the Conservative Hammer page on Facebook. I wrote today that the Democrats, hate Independence Day. They hate this day. They hate independence. And when your goal is to destroy freedom and destroy liberty, then you don't like the greatest country on earth, or the day that celebrates the independence of that great country. The independence being one of the greatest blessings mankind has ever had in any century and any time in the history of the world. Our independence, because of this great country, is a great blessing. So I'm just kind of just going off here. So, but let me see where we're at on this thing. So I usually I kind of like to keep them around 20 minutes now. Early on, and I have some good videos. Talk about adventure. Do a lot of try to do some storytelling. But I'm just doing this with the bombs bursting in the air, and I hope you can hear them maybe a little bit. And so I just thought I'd weigh in on blessings. What a great country this is. God bless you on the 4th of July. Hamburgers are a blessing. Cows are a blessing. Steaks are a blessing. The charcoal in your grill is a blessing. Your barbecue itself is a blessing. The forks and plates the plates that you put made of oil-based products that you put your food on are a blessing. The forks and spoons made because of the power of oil and gasoline. It's just look around and everything you see is a blessing. So that's all I got to say. I mean, we live in the greatest country on earth. I'm gonna start it out that way. I'm gonna end that this way. We live in the greatest country on earth, the United States of America. To live here is for nation state, as far as nation states go, we're the most blessed people ever to live on planet Earth, Americans. So God bless America. God, defend her outspokenly. Do not be silent anymore. It's time for people who love this country to not be silent anymore. My name is Greg Halverson. I love America. I love freedom, and I will continue to fight for it. Please subscribe to my channel. Please click the little bell there so you'll get notifications. And we're going to keep on fighting for liberty. Tomorrow's the 4th of July. Have a fantastic 4th of July. Just live it up, shoot off fireworks, drink beer, eat great food, celebrate this great land. And if you see a young person, tell them about the Independence Day, why we celebrate it. If you see a high school kid, they're not taught the history of this country, tell them how great this country it is and how blessed they are to live in this country. If you see a college kid, he probably hates America. Maybe you should enlighten him as to the truth that he's able to hate America because America protects his rights. Maybe he should think about that, right? God bless this country, damn it. Cheers from Nashville, Tennessee. Our country, 'tis of thee, sweet land of liberty, of thee I sing. I could just go on and on. This is the greatest country on earth. I told you I was going to say it a lot. And we will never stand down. We will stand for our rights. And I'll end it with those bombs bursting in the air. It's the 4th of July, baby, in Nashville, Tennessee. God bless you and yours, and we'll see you again real soon. I'm Greg Halverson, and God bless America. Da, 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 da. All right. Go have fun and have a great day tomorrow.